Hi everyone. I'm not sure if anyone can hear me. If someone wants to just type it in the comments to let me know. So I have my laptop here beside me, sorry about that, and I'm gonna be answering the questions as we go. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited too. We'll just give it a couple more minutes for people to join. How are you guys doing today? Happy Friday. We've made it to the weekend. Yeah, so I just got my own notification that I'm going live, so we'll give it a few more minutes, see who else joins, and then yeah, you guys can just ask me anything or put whatever topics you want me to talk about in the comments, and we'll go from there. I've never done a live here on YouTube, so we're definitely gonna have to see how it goes, see if you guys like it or if you prefer just my regular videos, but I thought, you know what, let's try it out and see how it goes, and then we can make this a regular thing if you guys enjoy this kind of more yeah, just live version where you can just ask me questions directly. Just waiting for some questions to come in and we can go from there. I tried out a new kind of makeup look. I never really do like the waterline, but I thought I'd try it out today. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I never do my makeup like this, so it's definitely super different for me. But yeah, I'm kind of just trying it out. I've decided to try out some different techniques lately since I feel like I've been doing my makeup pretty similarly for the past like few years now, and I just want to like try some new things and all of that. Yeah, so make sure to comment in the comment section if you have any questions for me or just any topics in general that you want me to talk about, and then we can just roll from there and see how it goes. Or tell me about how your day is going. I'd love to hear from you guys as well. What's your favorite skincare product you've used or recommended from DigDog06? So thanks for asking. I would have to say, so lately I've been trying out a lot of skincare, as you guys have been seeing from the videos I've been posting, and one ingredient that definitely took me by surprise that I've really been enjoying is niacinamide. I have been using the ordinary niacinamide for almost a year now, and I absolutely love it. I've gone through a few bottles of it. It's just so good at, you know, taking down the redness and any inflammation, and since I do have acne prone sensitive skin, it's really good at just, you know, making sure my skin isn't too sensitive, helping with acne scarring, oil control. So I feel like it's such a good ingredient for dry, normal, or oily skin. Another one I've been really enjoying lately is the Inky List niacinamide. I just started testing that out, so a video on it will come up in a few weeks here, and I think this is day 3 that I've been trying it out, but I've really been liking it. So a little like sneak peek for you guys. That one has hyaluronic acid in it instead of the 1% zinc, which the ordinary one has, and that just kind of helps with the moisture, so it's really good for dry skin, at least from what I'm seeing so far, but I'm gonna have to see how it works on my skin and everything for the rest of the trial time. I've also really been liking the Inky List succinic acid. It's this brand new acne treatment that they came out with. It's like a green treatment that comes in this little tube, and I already went through a full tube in the span of like a month. I use it every day and every night, and it's just so nice because you can just apply it during the day too. It dries out acne so fast, but without like over drying your skin or overcompensating your moisture barriers. So yeah, I really like that one. I have a lot of favorite skincare. I've really been getting into it lately, and there's so many products that I like and so many things that I use. So yeah. Did the ordinary niacinamide ever make you feel dry? So I would say when I started using it, maybe a little bit. I didn't use it every day. If you look back at my trial video from almost a year ago now, I used it like every 2 to 3 days to make sure that it didn't dry out my skin, but now I can use it every day. I do use a hyaluronic acid every day too, so that kind of helps balance things out. Making sure that you're using a good moisturizer, like I use the CeraVe daily moisturizer, and it's just a great simple moisturizer that will make sure your skin's in check. But yeah, if the niacinamide ever dries out your skin, like if it feels super tight after you're using it, I'd suggest maybe not using it both day and night. Maybe just use it at night, and then kind of build up your tolerance to it. And that really goes with all skincare. You want to make sure that you're making sure that your skin's comfortable with it and you're not overdoing it. So always introduce products slowly until your skin kind of adapts and kind of see your progress that way. I hope that answered the question. But yeah, let me know if you've used the Inky List niacinamide and what your thoughts are on it, because I just started trying it out and I'm liking it so far, but I'm interested to see how it compares to the Ordinary one, since I've loved the Ordinary one for so long now. Let's just see if there's another question. I use the same hyaluronic acid and moisturizer, and I only use niacinamide at night. My skin seems to be tight after applying. So I'd say that's totally normal. It just depends how dry your skin is. I would also ask, like, if you use, like, depending on your climate, hyaluronic acid can be a little tricky, because if you live in a super dry climate, it can have the potential to actually dry out your skin even more. So I'm not sure if you're experiencing that just from the hyaluronic acid, but just keep that in mind, because the way hyaluronic acid works is it draws moisture from the nearest environment to it. So if you live in a very humid environment, it's going to draw moisture from the environment into your skin, and therefore make your skin more moisturized and hydrated. But if your skin is more hydrated than the environment, then the environment is going to kind of draw out that moisture out of your skin. So it really depends on your skin and where you know, you're living and stuff. But yeah, like the Inky List one, I would actually suggest trying, since the Ordinary niacinamide has zinc in it, and although zinc can be super beneficial for acne, redness, scarring, all of that, because zinc, like, if you think of like calamine lotion, that's like the main ingredient in it, and people use that for like chicken pox and stuff to get rid of the scarring and redness and everything. So same works with acne and any other redness on the skin. Zinc is a really great ingredient. Like, I use zinc in my sunscreen too, and I love it. But I could see how in combination with the niacinamide it could be potentially over drying. So I would definitely kind of be careful with that. But yeah, the Inky List one hasn't seemed, at least from what I've seen these past few days, it's not as drying, and because it has the hyaluronic acid in it as well, it just creates a bit more of that stickiness to the face and just keeps my skin super moisturized. So yeah, I'd recommend that. Or, you know, with the Ordinary niacinamide, maybe just try using it every few days and build up your tolerance to it than just using it every day instead. So that's just some different things that you can try out. What sunscreens have you tried? So I've tried a few. Now, I always had the issue of sunscreens breaking me out, and it wouldn't be my like regular breakouts. Like, my regular acne is hormonal, cystic acne that usually appears like under the skin, and it's like super painful and stuff. Whereas with other sunscreens I tried out, I would get like almost textural acne, those super small bumps that would just appear kind of like in this region right here, and that's when I knew a sunscreen was either clogging my pores or breaking me out. So what I would the sunscreen that I found that works really well for me, actually I'll just grab it and show you, is this one right here. This is the Neutrogena Sheer Zinc Mineral Sunscreen. So this is made with 100% zinc oxide, and it's an SPF 50, so you know you're getting that protection. And personally, I love sunscreens that are zinc based, sorry, just because it still helps smooth that redness and everything like that, and they don't make me break out. So I would definitely recommend this one. It's hypoallergenic, oil free, and water resistant up to 80 minutes. And it is dermatologist recommended. The only thing with this one is I can't find it in like drugstores anymore. Ulta still sells this one online, and where did I see it? Amazon as well. I'll have all the skincare products I'm like talking about, or my skincare routine, linked down below. If you guys are looking for any of those products, you can use those links. They do help me out a little bit, but just putting that out there, you don't have to use them if you don't want to. Just wanted to be out in the open with you all. But if you're looking for more information on any of these products, you can definitely go check out the websites, or I do have individual videos on most of these products too. Do you have to wear makeup on top of that one because of the white cast? That's a really good question, actually. So this one does have quite a bit of a white cast, which is something I don't love about it. Here, I'll just show you. So if we put like a little bit on there and I blend it out, as you can see, it definitely gives a bit of a white cast. I would say because I'm so pale, it doesn't show up on my skin as much, and the most that the white cast does is kind of make my like acne scarring and redness go down a little bit. But I definitely see how it could be an issue if you have basically anything any skin darker than mine, because it is a very strong white cast due to the zinc in there. I do hope that, you know, chemical sunscreens start to make their way more into the West, and more technology goes into them, because I think it'd be really good to have those chemical sunscreens available so that we don't have to keep using mineral sunscreens that usually have that white cast. I'm just gonna grab, I recently tested this out, and if you saw my video on this, you know my thoughts on it. But this is the First Aid Beauty Weightless Liquid Mineral SPF 30. Now this one doesn't have a white cast to it. It's still zinc based, but because it's tinted, it kind of see, like, it's tinted, so it kind of doesn't have that white cast anymore. But I have seen a couple reviews on this sunscreen from people with darker complexions, and they did say that it looked a little bit gray and ashy on them. So it's definitely, I would say, like, for darker skin tones, I don't have any recommendations since I'm super pale and this is what works for me. But I'd love to try out more sunscreens and see, you know, if I can find any without white cast that I could recommend to you guys. But this one right here, I really didn't like. It has a super gritty feel to it, and it's just not a pleasant experience. It feels like you're rubbing sand on your face, mixed with like coconut oil. Like, it's so oily and greasy, but then super gritty. So I don't know why people like this. I see Hiram recommend this one all the time. I see so many you know, beauty influencers, skincare influencers, whatever you want to call them, recommend this, and I just hated it. And I don't know you know, if people are just getting over the grittiness, or if my skin's just too sensitive, or what. But if you've tried this, let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, but now I can't find this at Sephora or anything. It's still on Ulta, but not at Sephora anymore. So I don't know if they're discontinuing it, or if they're reformulating, or what. Okay, so we got a couple more. Okay, so to answer the question, I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, so I would say no for me. With that sunscreen, the Neutrogena one, I honestly just wear it as is and kind of try to blend it into my skin more. You definitely can wear makeup over it. I think makeup applies beautifully over that sunscreen. It just makes your skin so smooth, and it kind of acts like a primer. So I do like wearing makeup on top of it, but I don't wear makeup on a daily basis. So hope that answers it. I just started using the Kinship sunscreen. It also has zinc in it. Oh, cool. I have not tried that one personally, but I just really like zinc in my sunscreens, so yeah. Okay, from the demo on your hand. Oh, thanks for the demo on your hand. Sorry, I can't read right now. Also, you look so great from your hair to your nails. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Literally, now that I'm at home for school, since I'm a university student, the only reason I get ready is basically to film these videos. And, you know, it does kind of make me feel a little better, because otherwise I would literally be not wearing makeup at all. But I definitely do feel like a little more put together when I sit down to film a video for you guys. What is the difference between mineral and chemical sunscreen? So I guess kind of what the name suggests. So in a mineral sunscreen, it's using some type of a base to provide that SPF to your skin. So in this case, this is a zinc oxide based sunscreen, whereas a chemical sunscreen, I honestly don't know much about them. I could definitely do like more research and then maybe make a video on it for like side by side, but I would have to look more into it. But I do know that Korean skincare is really big on chemical sunscreens, and they basically just use different UV filters. And unfortunately, in like the West, like Canada, US, they're not approved. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong and someone here can correct me, please do. But I'm pretty sure that's the difference. So instead of using like a mineral UV filter, it's just a chemical one that doesn't have a white cast or anything like that. But there's different technologies here in the West that just have not been able to come with like a sunscreen that's proven to protect your skin. And that's why there's so much coming out on, what's that sunscreen called? It's a Korean one. It starts with a P. Everyone's talking about it because apparently the UV filters that were stated on it are actually wrong, and it actually gives way less of an SPF than it claimed to. So now a lot of people are wondering, like, are all sunscreens like that? Are all these brands lying to us about how much SPF is actually in a sunscreen and how much sun protection you're gonna get? And if you don't know what SPF stands for, it's just sun protection factor. So you want to make sure that you're getting what's on the bottle. And unfortunately, sometimes it's not the brands that are doing this wrong. It might be the manufacturer or whatever else goes into it. So there's definitely a lot that goes into that. What are your favorite matte foundations? Ooh, good question. We're getting some makeup questions here. So I really like if you're talking like super matte, I really enjoy the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation, I believe it's called. It's like in a squeezy bottle, and they have the dewy version too. The matte one, amazing. That foundation lasts forever on your skin. It's super matte and it doesn't dry out my skin too much either. I'll usually use some type of like more of a dewy primer to kind of make sure that it's not too drying on my skin. But if you want a matte foundation, that's definitely one I'd recommend. Another one I really like is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. It's not as matte, but it'll still give you that matte finish, super great coverage and everything like that. Recently, which the video actually went up today, I tried out the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I'm wearing it right now. Love it. It's like a nice natural to matte finish, but then as you kind of wear it throughout the day, your skin kind of makes it a little bit more dewy, but super nice as well. I do really enjoy that one. And then for like high-end foundations, I really enjoy the Becca, what is it called, like Ultimate Coverage Foundation. That one is really good, super full coverage, super flawless on the skin, and it gives a pretty matte finish. Ew, that sunscreen sounds nasty. That's so funny because literally that was exactly what's going through my mind when I was trying it out. I'm like, this is awful. Like, why? I was so excited to try it out, and especially because it's $50. Are you kidding me? Like, so expensive for a sunscreen, first of all. But I'm like, oh, it's gonna be tinted. It will be so nice on like natural makeup days. So just give my skin a bit of a tint, and get that like SPF 30 from it. And I heard so many people rave about it, so I was so excited. And I got it in the mail. I was so excited to try it out for a video. And then when I started putting it on, I'm like, did I get like a bad one? Because in my mind, I'm like, no, people love this. I must love it. I must love it. And I'm like, the truth is I don't like it at all. So I'd love to like talk to someone who's tried it and loved it to see if they changed the formula by any chance. But I know someone left a comment on my video saying that they see that gradiness in there, but it doesn't bother them, and they actually really love the sunscreen. So I mean, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. But unfortunately, my skin was way too sensitive for it. Let's see. Besides watching your videos, how else can we support you? Aw, that's such a kind comment. Thank you for that. I really, really appreciate that. Let me think about this. Honestly, like, you guys watching my videos is so much support in itself. I would not have this channel if you guys didn't watch my videos and interact with them. Honestly, just like interacting with the video is really, really great just for helping me with future content and making sure that you guys are liking the content I'm putting out, whether that's liking the video or leaving a comment. Or I have been posting like polls on my channel too, so you know, answering to those just so I can get your feedback would be really, really awesome. If you ever want to shop the products that I'm talking about in my videos, even though my reviews are unsponsored, most of them I usually buy the products myself. The links I put in my description, I do they do help me out a little bit, so if you're choosing to shop any of the products that I mentioned in a video, using those links would help me. But for sure, if you're not comfortable doing that, that's totally understandable. But that's just another way to support my channel. But honestly, just watching my videos is so much support in itself. So thank you so much for watching and coming to things like this. You know, I know my channel is not like huge, obviously it's a very small channel, but your guys' support still means the absolute world to me. Purito, yes, that's the sunscreen I was talking about. So yeah, basically this company had the sunscreen and they were saying, I think it was like SPF 30 or something, and it came out that the protection factor was like way less, so everyone like stopped buying it, and a lot of people are getting really upset at the brand, and since then a lot of other sunscreen companies have been removing their sunscreens from the market, and they're not getting as much of the backlash, because Purito like got most of the backlash. Sorry, I just needed some water. But yeah, I definitely think, you know, we should hold brands accountable. But as I said before, sometimes it's not necessarily the brand, and sometimes there's a lot that goes into making a product. And I think as long as the company, you know, assumes responsibility, or at least like the stuff they're responsible for, and they kind of, you know, address the situation, then I think there's no problem with that, as long as things are getting checked and everything like that. What's your opinion on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation? So I've never actually purchased that one, but I do think that I tried it as a sample and I liked it. It's super full coverage, but I do have pretty textured skin due to like my acne scarring and everything, and if I remember correctly, then again, this would have been a long time ago, I believe it just looked a little bit cakey on my skin, but I could be wrong. I don't test out too many high-end products here on my channel. You guys know I like to keep it pretty affordable, but I have tried like the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. That one's really good. I do enjoy that one for like more full coverage. But yeah, the Too Faced one I have not tried for like a long period. If I tried at all, it was a sample, and I don't think I liked it, because I think if I liked it I would have probably purchased it. But sorry about that if I didn't really answer that fully. What uni are you going to, and have you decided on a major? Yeah, so I'm a second year student, and I am in university, and I'm taking a dual engineering and business degree, majoring in chemical engineering and operational management for my business side. So that's what I'm doing. Do you know how the YouTube algorithm works so we can better boost your videos? So to be honest with you, at least from what I've seen, the YouTube algorithm kind of sucks, unfortunately, and especially for creators like me with my scale of a channel or platform or whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, YouTube promotes the people who already have a huge platform, and you know, I can produce all the videos I want to produce and put them out there, but if YouTube is not spreading those videos to people, I can't reach the people that may actually want to watch my videos. And the other thing is like keywords, you know, like I've had videos that do super well, and that's just because I happen to use a word that YouTube was loving during that week. YouTube also has some things where, I mean, these are just rumors that I've heard, but like shadow banning certain content. Like lately, if you've been mentioning like the Q word, that we're all like sitting at home and stuff, and like lockdown and stuff, and the pandemic, like they just kind of put your video to the side, which really sucks. But yeah, you can't really like control the algorithm. I can, you know, look at my analytics and stuff and see how many people I'm reaching, but it's obviously out of my control. I would just say, you know, as far as supporting me, sharing my videos, you know, whether that's on like Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat, or you know, through text, sharing them with other people that you may think would find interest or I could help through my videos, that would be awesome. Or even like following me on Instagram, which is just Lavinia Rasonda, and even on there, like, you can comment on my posts and I'll always respond to answer your guys' questions or any suggestions you have. So I would say that's really it. Just like sharing my videos would be a great help. But yeah, unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm is kind of all over the place and it changes so often that you can't really like stick to something. You know, sometimes they say YouTube loves consistency, but then other times they say, oh, they like it when you kind of post like here and there. So honestly, I'm just sticking to my 3 times a week schedule and just hoping that you guys are enjoying the content. Do you know how to get rid of hyperpigmentation around the mouth and under the nose? Okay, great question. So I would strongly suggest niacinamide. I think that's such an amazing ingredient for just reducing any darkness or hyperpigmentation, and just kind of smoothing the tone of the skin. It's just really great. I would also recommend light therapy, actually, so you don't have to go out and get like professional treatments done because those can be super expensive, but just like getting like either an LED mask, or there's like even the LED sticks. Red lights help a lot with pigmentation. I think it might be purple lights that do too. I can do a whole video on like each of the lights individually and what they do. I just don't know them all off the top of my head because red light and blue light is what I use the most for acne. But I would say it's pretty similar, like hyperpigmentation, to like acne scarring. It's, you know, a pigment that you're trying to target and just kind of lessen it. So yeah, niacinamide, I would highly recommend for that. Have you ever considered TikTok? So I actually do have a TikTok account. You guys can follow me on there. I guess I don't really like promote it or anything because I just post like random videos, but it's just Lavinia Rasonda. I think I'm gonna start doing more like makeup content on there. If you guys are interested and would like the 60-second videos, I can definitely do that. But yeah, let me know if you would like to see like TikTok reviews or just like 60-second tutorials on there. I could definitely try that out. Have you tried the new Maybelline mascara? No, I have not. Every time I've gone to the drugstore, it's been like sold out, or am I thinking of a different one? The Maybelline, like the pink one, right? I'm pretty sure I know which one you're talking about. I've seen it all over TikTok. Either that one hasn't come to Canada yet. Canada's pretty late at getting like drugstore products, or they just never get them. It really depends on the brand and stuff and their release dates, but I think it's either sold out or it hasn't come yet. I've also been wanting to try the L'Oreal powder, that like powder foundation that everyone's raving about, and I'm pretty sure that's not even a new product. I'm pretty sure it's just like people are now discovering it, but it's literally been sold out everywhere. And actually, where was I the other day? I was in Superstore, I believe, which if you're not from Canada, it's basically like a just supermarket, like kind of like a Walmart. They have groceries, a drugstore section, clothing, all of that stuff. And the whole Wet n Wild section was completely like, it looked like it had not been touched. I mean, like restocked, I mean, in like years, like just completely empty. Like there was like one glitter eyeshadow and maybe one lipstick. I was just shocked. So I don't know if they're not like getting as much stock now or what, but I really hope they don't take Wet n Wild away in that store. It would be great if you did more hair care videos or just a hair care routine because your hair is so sleek. Thank you. The reason I haven't really done a hair care video, because I know you guys, a few of you have been asking my hair routine and stuff, and honestly, I literally use like L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner, just like super minimal drugstore shampoo and conditioner, and I just wash my hair like every 4 to 5 days. I would say the key is not washing your hair every single day. That could be really like thinning to your hair and damaging, because you know some of those natural oils are really important to your hair, and you don't want to be over stripping your scalp. Same with like skincare, when you don't want to be over cleansing your skin to over strip it. Same goes with your scalp. So I would definitely suggest that. And if you're like, oh, well, my hair gets too greasy over a short amount of time, just progressively make that time longer. Like if you wash your hair every day, switch it to like 2 days, and your hair will adapt to that, and your scalp will adapt to that and kind of do its own oil control. So that's what I recommend. Yeah, and then other than that, like for my hair, I'll sometimes use like a chia oil just to give it like a bit of shine. That's what I put into it today, but that's really it. I don't really do anything else. I actually used to be in cosmetology, so I used to try out so many products on my hair, and there were some like high-end ones that I enjoyed, but honestly, my L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner have been working for me, so I don't know. I haven't gone that much into hair care where I have like specific products, but yeah, that's what I use, I guess, in a nutshell. What's your favorite brow gel? Okay, I have a couple. I'll just like grab them to show you since we're here. I feel like I'm hanging out with all my friends. This is awesome. So I really enjoy the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I know like the packaging's all like worn off because I use it so much. It's a clear brow gel. I like that it comes with a small applicator. You can just apply it right on. I'll use this even when I'm not wearing makeup that day. It's just super, super easy to use and everything. But recently, and I did a whole video on it, like I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 1 week ago, the Anastasia Brow Freeze. This, guys, is literal glue for your brows. It's crazy. So it just looks like this, and you just grab a spoolie, and then you just brush it through. I did a full, like, tutorial step-by-step in that video I did on it. But I used it in my brows today, and you can see, like, the hairs are just completely up, and I could get them even more up if I wanted to. And then you just set it down. Like I use the like ferrule side of a spoon, and I'll just like press it down, and it sets them in place all day long. And then this stuff holds your brows in like none other. So if you use like soap for your brows or something, this is a great alternative because this will actually last, whereas soap like warms up to your skin, kind of your brows will fall throughout the day. But I highly recommend this. It's definitely changed my brow game these past few weeks. Okay, I tried niacinamide, but it only helped with dark spots and not hyperpigmentation. Yeah, for sure. So it's definitely, you know, like selective, and it depends on your skin and all of that, like how your skin's gonna react to a product. I would say, you know, maybe trying like a vitamin C or a retinol or something a little bit more powerful, since niacinamide can be like a more mild option. Or maybe like a chemical exfoliator just to kind of like regenerate the skin a little bit. I've been really enjoying the Ordinary Lactic Acid. It's really nice and gentle on my sensitive skin, but still does the job of exfoliating. Or you could try like the Inculus Retinol or the Inculus Vitamin C. Those are really great options. Just make sure with those products that you're introducing them into your routine pretty slowly, and that you're not mixing them with other actives, let's say like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, AHAs, and stuff like that. You want to just kind of alternate the nights you're using them, so you're not combining things on your skin improperly. There's lots of great videos out there on YouTube about layering and stuff. If you guys want me to make one like that, I can definitely do that. But yeah. Where are you originally from? So I live in Canada, but I guess like my background is Romanian, so there's that. What is your favorite skincare product? So I would definitely have to say the Ordinary Niacinamide. I just love that. It just does miracles for your skin. Or honestly, even my CeraVe Daily Moisturizer. It's just so simple. Just a simple moisturizer with all the right ingredients you need, and it just like moisturizes my skin. If my skin's going through like a rough period, especially with wearing masks now, my moisture barrier has definitely been compromised, and sometimes I'll just scratch my skin routine and I'll just use a moisturizer for a couple days, that CeraVe one, and my skin's like back to normal. So really great moisturizer, just super simple but gets the job done. Thank you for answering all my questions. I hope you have a great night. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a great night too. I hope you guys enjoy this like live setting. Let me know what you think, if you want me to do more videos like this, or yeah, like I would love to like talk to you guys like this and answer your questions, but it really depends on what you guys want to see from me, or if you just enjoy my regular videos. But I didn't want this live to take away from my regular videos, and that's why I still uploaded a video today like normal. And if I do end up doing these lives in the future, they would be like every few like weeks, maybe like once a month, once every 2 months, so I'd kind of spread them out. Look who it is, the best editor ever. Yeah, so Nplays edits right there. That's actually my video editor, so you guys should actually go subscribe, support him. He's really cool. I love this live setting, so relaxed and helpful. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, and getting your guys' feedback on that. You know, if I can just help you guys and answer any of your questions, or just chit chat about beauty and makeup, since we all love it, I think this could be a nice thing to do every month or so, just to kind of have a chill, as you said, a chill setting. Yeah. Does anyone have any more questions? I think I'll go for like 10 more minutes. We'll end at like 6:45, so we'll do like 10 more minutes, and then if you guys have more questions, I can definitely like answer them, like speed round type thing. Do you get your nails done? No, I actually just do them myself. They're kind of not the best right now because I did them a few days ago, but I just paint them, and that's really it. I either use just regular nail polish or a gel that requires no light. I do want to try gel with like a light soon, so I might do a video on that, just testing it out. I've tried like acrylics before, like doing them myself, and honestly I just prefer like my natural nails. I'll usually leave them pretty long and just paint them. The only thing that I found is my nails peel sometimes, and if you have any recommendations for that, let me know, because I've tried like different oils and stuff, but sometimes giving my nails a break for like a week is really helpful for that, so I just have to keep experimenting with that. But personally, I just don't love acrylics because especially when I'm like, I like touch my hair a lot, and I know some of you have even told me like, you touch your hair so much in videos, and I just can't help it. Like, I don't know why I do that. I've been trying to work on it, but the acrylics will just like get caught, and when like one falls off, in my mind I'm like, I need to take all of them off. Like, I hate when like one's missing, so I just prefer to do them myself. And since I like change up the color so much, it's a lot cheaper too to just do them myself. If you guys want a nail tutorial, I believe I do have one up on my channel, but I could definitely do an updated tutorial to really walk you through what I do. It's pretty simple, and it's nice and quick and easy and affordable. Wow, that's impressive. Thank you. I appreciate that. What year did you start YouTube? So, long time ago. I started YouTube in 2014. So in May 2014. So I guess I'm coming up on like 7 years here, which is kind of crazy. But I would say I didn't really start taking it very seriously until like 2017, 2018, where I started posting a lot more often. And I feel like this recent year I really discovered the direction I want to go with my channel, you know, the strict like beauty reviews and just testing out products and giving you guys my thoughts. It's just been like a journey, and I feel like since I did start YouTube at a young age, I was 13 when I started. I just like started with like DIY videos, and then that like didn't go anywhere because I was not consistent at all. And I feel like all of YouTube was such in a DIY stage at that point, so that's what everyone was doing, and I just kind of hopped on the bandwagon. But then I fell in love with makeup so early on, and I just have loved it ever since. And recently I have just been learning to accept my skin more and deal with like my acne and scarring and skin, and just kind of discovered skincare through that process, and have been taking you guys along through that journey with me. So I'm happy you guys are enjoying the skincare videos too. Hi. Thank you for joining. Beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Are you still using the lactic acid? Is it working for you? Yes, I use it every night. I took a bit of a break from it for about 2 weeks since I was testing out a different micro exfoliating product, and obviously I don't want to overlap them if I'm using both. But I love that exfoliant. It's definitely my favorite exfoliant that I've come across. I did test out the AHA BHA peeling solution, you know, the like red one that everyone has on TikTok. That one, it was just a lot for my skin. I can use it like every few months, but yeah, it's just very harsh. So for my sensitive skin, the lactic acid has been awesome. And I do use the 10%, not the 5%. So if you have even more sensitive skin, you could definitely use the 5% one. But it's just so nice because it's a chemical exfoliant. It doesn't dry out your skin. It doesn't like rub on your skin like a scrub would. It's just all in all really good. Okay, we got a couple questions here. How have you been? Really good, actually. Just trying to, you know, stay like motivated and stuff with being at home. I'd say YouTube has really been helping with that since I can take my mind off school and just relax and talk about makeup and skincare, which I love doing. Do you wax your hair? I was wondering how people's experience on that was, but if you don't like to talk about that, that's totally good. So I did recently just try out a wax kit with my boyfriend recently. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. And I do like I've waxed my arms and stuff before, and I like that for like my arms and stuff, or like eyebrows or anything like that. But that's kind of my experience with waxing. I don't really have much more to say about that, unfortunately. What is your favorite type of foundation? Definitely a liquid foundation. Stick foundations I like, but they can be a little too much on the skin. I like something that's, you know, a very lightweight feeling, that doesn't feel heavy on the skin, that just feels super, you know, just like almost like nothing, and that can still give me like good coverage and not make my texture more noticeable. So as I said, that Sephora Best Skin Ever has been doing really good for me lately. Which are your favorite false eyelashes, by the way? Great chatting with you. Oh, thank you. So right now, I would say these are kind of my favorite. These are the Kiss, let me grab them so I don't mess up the name. They're the Kiss Blowout Lashes in the style Page Boy. I only have a few left. I'm definitely going to have to go grab some more. But I really enjoy these because they're super natural. I can wear them with no makeup and they just give me that added lift. I also really enjoy like the Vegas nail lashes and my Moite lashes. I love those. Are really cool because you can just use their like magic stick liner and just stick them right onto the liner, so they're really easy to use. So those are some of my favorites. I'm really into beauty and trying out new things, and there are a lot of things I'm interested in. Haven't tried since I'm 15. This feels like a big sis combo. Oh, that's so sweet. Definitely, you know, when it comes to skincare and makeup, especially with like a young age, I would recommend not like overloading your skin and doing like trying too many products. Although it's so fun, makeup is so much fun, even skincare too. Just kind of be careful with what you're putting on your skin. And even me as a like reviewer, I do try a lot, and it's a lot on my skin sometimes. And you know, sometimes, you know, products make me break out and I have to, you know, kind of fix it up with skincare and everything. But I'd always recommend like spot treatments with products, or just making sure that they don't clog pores or anything like that. But yeah, I love that you're like interested in makeup, and I'm happy that you're a part of my channel and I can give you great suggestions. Have you tried individual lashes? Yes, I have. I've tried the Moite individual lashes, so like what they look like. Grab some here. So they're like this, but they're all individual. So you just use like the magic liner and just place them all, and it gives you more of that natural effect. So that's the only individual lash that I personally tried. I don't really like doing that with glue since it gets like all messy. I do prefer strip lashes with glue. All right, I'm going to answer this last question, which says, good night, beauty. Oh, it's not a question, it's a statement. Good night, beauty. Lol, it's 2:43 here. Oh my goodness. Where are you from? I'd love to know. Thank you so much for joining my live. You should probably go to bed though, because it's pretty late for you. So if anyone has like a last minute question, I'll stay on for 2 more minutes. Favorite eyeshadow, great live, would be cool to see more of these. Awesome, thank you so much for saying that. I have so many favorite eyeshadows, but I definitely say hands down Milani kills it when it comes to eyeshadows, and also Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just as brands, I really like anything they come out with when it comes to eyeshadow. All right, so I'll stay on for 2 more minutes, and then if you have any more last minute questions, let me know, and yeah, then we'll finish this up. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who watched this, and asking questions and everything. I'm from Morocco. Yes, I gotta go to bed. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yes, definitely go to bed, but thank you so much for tuning in for this live. Yeah, and thank you to everyone for asking questions. I really enjoyed this. I had so much fun sitting down, chatting about makeup, and, you know, just starting off my weekend like this. It was awesome, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed it too. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more. If you want to see more lives, I'll definitely do that. Yeah, I think I'll head out here. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and also don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, have a good night. Oh, last question. What is your favorite nail polish brand? Sally Hansen. Their gel nail polishes, they're the absolute best. All right guys, good night. Bye.